Hi, my name is Dency Rivera, and today I'm going to tell you about the beautiful country of Spain. The reason I chose Spain is because my grandmother Maria Verona immigrated to the United States from Spain in 1965. She came here from her hometown of Madrid shortly after she married my grandfather Bernabé. They moved to America to have a better life for their family. When we spoke, she told me about her family that still lives there. She has a brother named Esteban who still lives in the house they grew up in. He runs the lottery in town. His daughter, Arancha, is a teacher and the rest of the family works in the family restaurant. My grandmother's cousin, Julian, is superintendent of schools. They all keep in touch by phone and even sometimes on Facebook. When my grandparents moved from Spain to New Jersey, they brought many of their customs with them. We still celebrate the Three Kings Day on January 6th, which is cool because I get like a second Christmas. My grandmother still cooks delicious Spanish food, and she still speaks Spanish as her first language. Something interesting about my family's immigration to this country is that once my grandmother moved here, her parents followed shortly after, and they all stayed, although they did go back to visit their hometown almost every summer when my mom was growing up. Now here are some interesting facts about Spain. The capital of Spain is Madrid, which is located right in the center of the country. Spain has a population of 47 million people. They speak Castilian, Spanish, Catalan, and Basque. The Spanish flag is 2 red stripes and 1 yellow stripe in the middle. In Spain, people use the euro to buy and sell things, but before that, Spanish currency was the peseta. Spain is located in Europe, and it has borders that touch France in the north and Portugal to the west. Spain is bordered by 3 bodies of water: the Mediterranean Sea, the North Atlantic Ocean, and the Bay of Biscay. Spain's climate is very warm in the southern part of the country, like Florida. The rest of the country is pretty much normal with 4 seasons. The mountains outside Madrid, where my grandmother grew up, have a lot of snow for most of the year. Speaking of mountains, Spain has lots and lots of mountains, including 8 mountain ranges, including the Pyrenees that separate Spain from France, and the Sistema Ibérico at the center of the country. Spain is famous for its food. Some of the most popular foods are paella, a rice dish filled with delicious chicken and seafood, tortilla española, a Spain potato omelet, and gazpacho, a refreshing summer vegetable soup that is always served cold. Spain has lots of holidays. Most of them center around religious observances or saints' days. 2 of the biggest celebrations are Nochebuena, that means Christmas Eve, and Los Tres Reyes, the Feast of the 3 Kings. Children get their gifts on the 3 Kings in Spain, not on Christmas Day. The traditional clothing in Spain is different from region to region. However, the most famous outfits are gitanos, which are flamenco outfits worn by gypsies when they dance. The girls' outfits have lots of ruffles and most of the time polka dots, while the men's outfits have a shirt, pants, and cummerbund called baja. By far, Spain's favorite pastime is football, or soccer. Many famous players came from Spain, and Spain won the last World Cup in 2010. There are many contributions that Spanish immigrants have made to the United States, starting with King Ferdinand and Queen Isabel financing Christopher Columbus's expedition when he discovered America. Spanish explorers discovered and settled places like Arizona, which means dry place, and Florida, which means flowery place. Other Spanish discovered places are California, Colorado, that means red place, Montana, which means mountain place, Texas, which means slates, Nevada, that means snowfall, and Oregon, which means big ear. There are lots of Spanish immigrants and descendants of Spanish immigrants in the arts and entertainment industry. Some of them are Martin Sheen and his sons Emilio Estevez and Charlie Sheen from the show 2.5 Men. Rita Hayworth, Raquel Welch, classic movie stars, Kenny Ortega, the director of High School Musical, and Jerry Garcia, of rock band The Grateful Dead. Here are some funny and wacky facts about Spain. Spain is the only country in Europe that grows bananas. Spain was not part of the First or Second World War. A Spaniard invented the mop. Spain is the closest country to Africa. And last but not least, in Spain there is no tooth fairy. They have a mouse that they call El Ratón de Pérez. I hope you enjoyed this journey through the land of my ancestors. Thanks for watching!
Cuando se marea dolores